been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
This is an absolute pleasure to be here. You're going to see all the action, and you can say, I was there. This is just one of those places.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook just can't find the target. Failing to score with that right hook. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter shot. Missing with the left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And he scores with the counter. Well, there was... And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're gonna punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You got out of the way that right hook. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The referee really thinking about stopping it. I promise you all. They ring the bell and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We wanted action. action, and they are giving us action. Jab slightly off target. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Pretty close fight here in this round. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter shot. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Tried to score with a jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that jab. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. That jab won't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3-minute. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Ice Cold has been knocked down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
That jab doesn't score. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist. There was the defense. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What caught sleeping on the job? What you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. It's all offense all the time.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this part will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time. Will the referee stop it? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Just missed with that jab. Trying to land that jab. That uppercut misses. Perfect counter shot. The referee might want to step in here. He's got his eyes on him. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants. And there's the bell to start the round. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. Only catching air with that hook. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
A straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you.
And they're down, and that may just do it. He is not moving. Will he make it back to his feet? I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you still want to fight.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the...
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making.
Take it easy. Take the count. Let's it.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up and look them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he goes down. It's not looking good for him right now. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
Hard, he's on. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
What's that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That left uppercut doesn't score. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been...
And There's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, coach. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skillful.
Can they finish it? And he goes down. Not looking good for him right now. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.